Good morning, tacticians! With the banner for the Dante legendary release event in the game, we now officially see him in the game. So let's have a look at him. And boy, does he look good. I absolutely love his golden armor scheme. I love the cloth physics on his loincloth and on the on the seals. As usual for Dante, I don't really like the death mask of Sanguinius on his helmet because it always makes him look ugly as hell, even though Sanguinius is always described as beautiful. Then again, that could be the Sanguinius' thing, that he's charismatic and all, the warp demon bit of him thing. So who's to say that's lore inaccurate? But let's not get bogged down on that. Let's start with the traits now. So he's got deep strike. Okay, makes sense probably to fit in with his jump pack, just like Mataneo does. Does that mean we will get deep strike on Harken and Bellator as well? Huh? Probably not. He's got Final Vengeance, which is funny because Dante never really dies. Flying, because Jump Pack. Rapid Assault, because that's the Blood Angels thing. And he's terrifying, so he resists melee attacks. And there's a woodpecker pecking down on the house again. Lovely. So if you hear a bird sound, that's the Dan woodpecker. Bless his soul. And he's on Blood Angel. Okay. So now let's have a look at his abilities. So the active one, if Dante has not moved, he gains Infiltrate, oh boy, until the end of his turn, and then charges an enemy target. Oh boy, this sounds vaguely familiar. That has a free adjacent hex within movement range of 5. Where have I seen this before? And deals a buttload of Melta damage hits to it. Ooh, so that's a single target Mataneo. Exactly what we need for the tournament arena. Then the target and enemy units surrounding it deal minus 15% for the next round. Okay, that's a sort of a damage mitigation. A rare ability. This effect is doubled if they attack friendly units that are at or below 50% health. This is meant very much to synergize with the Blood Angels, let's fight them when we're half dead thing. Problem is, if you use this with the expected Nicodemus combo, so move Nicodemus to a cluster of your units so that he uses his passive heal first and doesn't ruin the combo. Then use the active to bring everyone around him to 50%. Then use this ability to move Dante in, break Overwatch and whatever. The reason why you want to attack with Dante first is his passive. We'll get to that. And he will one-shot something, and then you do the usual funky stuff of AoE kill everyone with Mataneo, bring Lucian in, bring Mephiston in, and by now if you haven't won the game, then you should probably reconsider your choices of life. Speaking of the tournament arena, as usual. And sadly, the Nicodemus' effect is also that your units regain their health. So at this point, nobody except those who weren't in range to attack anything don't actually benefit from it. Which doesn't matter because you have just won the game by, I kinda miss the good old times when there was only Ragnarok in the game. Anyway, okay, so this will deal a lot of damage, and since raid bosses are immune and will probably not quote unquote benefit from the passive, from the damage mitigation part, uh, this is halfway to a PvP character. Cool. Okay, moving on to the active passive ability. Lord of the Host. Other friendly units within 2 hexes with rapid assault or flying. Okay, so this is very Blood Angel centric and has some collateral effects with, well, rapid assault. I'll get to it. Deal plus 9 damage. That sounds like 900 at maximum level with melee attacks. Affected units that are at or below 50% health also score plus 1 hit with melee attacks. So this is why in the Blood Angels Wombo combo you want to attack with Dante first, so that he's there when the other Blood Angels arrive and start doing their thing and hit everyone for plus million% of their original damage. And the potential combo ability outside Blood Angels. So Rapid Assault, that's, let's say, Karn in raids. That's Ragnar. I probably should have started with that first, but for once Ragnar wasn't the first on my mind. Think about that. That's God's Will. So if you can bring God's Will to 50% health, let's say using Nicodemus, he will have 2 hits with his passive ability and 2 hits with his either active or normal melee attack. If he does the normal melee attack, he deals pretty much plus 25% damage with it, if we're talking about maximum level. And plus that 1 extra hit, so there is that. If you bring Vitruvius and or not Thaddeus, Thoriad, you can bring God's Will to something like 3 to 4 attacks, which is gonna be fun. Okay, then maybe Titus. There's a bunch of rapid assault heroes now. And possibly even more interestingly, flying, that can synergize interestingly with Bellator instead of Calgar, because Bellator brings up to usually 4 buddies who can be in range of 2 of a certain Dante in raids, who have flying and can trigger a whole bunch of follow-up attacks with them. So the Dante may cause a resurgence of Bellator in multi-hit teams, because he will buff a whole lot of the baby Thors. Also, I just realized that it will affect Mataneo's intercessors, which is cool. And of course, all the other flying units, so maybe even Scarabs from Aleph and Aleph herself, and Rivas, if she's defending and fighting in melee, which is funny. And I think this kind of puts the game officially into the random Bulgrot Go mode. Okay, I can see why there is such uproar that Dante is good, and that it's horrible that Snowprint increased the relative difficulty of Dante's legendary release event, about which we shall see when it's actually in the game. Oh yeah, and that terrifying trait will probably let him survive a little longer on the battlefield once he's stuck in. Okay, so yeah, compare Dante and, let's say, Abaddon and call both of them legendary heroes. Okay, I think I'm out of steam. This is gonna be fun. So, let's all unlock Dante and convince Snowprint that they screwed up. Anyway, thank you for watching, Tactician, and I'll see you eventually with something. Bye for now.
If you enjoyed this video, like it, share it, subscribe to the channel, and watch the video again.